bombed.
Come on, you can't answer that question.
Bro,
Like bomb, period.
Period. Bomb, period.
I mean,
New York shit was rough, so you know what I mean? I was in New York like,
We are bringing comedy back to Miami, man. Because it's not easy. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy. We dealt with a lot of different adversity, a lot of tough audience. And whenever there's a tough audience to ever deal with, these are the people who you call. You know what I'm saying? So I want to talk to you first, Fat, because Fat, you deal with one of the toughest crowds. And that's at the office. That's at the office. Every week. Every week.
nah, I don't be every week. That nigga did good like 3 times.
that shit, I don't know. You know, we ain't got a lot of outlets, so you know, I tell jokes in the strip club every Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Just like that's why I had to tell jokes. You know what I'm saying? We don't really got that many like outlets down here to tell. Like our room start at fucking 10 o'clock at night. Or shit be far apart. You can't even hit like 3 rooms and 4 rooms. So I just tell jokes around ass.
Yeah, and that's what that's what it
That's dangerous too. What face was that? What face was that? That got serious.
Why you need to have real face?
I kill you. You know what I'm saying? It's tough to coming out here, pussy ass nigga.
Nah, but if you really understand, Miami is basically like strip club, late nights, things like that. So even though that's gonna be the hardest room, majority of the time that's where you're gonna see most of the people, and that's where you're gonna really get your crowd. Because if you can make niggas in a strip club laugh and pay attention, you're gonna kill any other crowd. I feel like by us starting at the bottom, which is the hardest place to start, when we go to these little hick towns, they don't even be ready for us. We punch them in the mouth. So when we come from Miami, how hard we come from Miami, like other comedians, I feel like can't really fuck with the Miami slang or like our whole swag. I just feel like other comedians can't fuck with it, and I feel like it's because of the hard grind to the point where when we get to the easy rooms, we just comfortable because we used to looking at niggas with a mouthful of gold teeth, like really loud. So then when you see a prissy nigga in a fucking tie, you like, hey, shit, let me chill the fuck out. You know, so when we in the strip club, half the time you be on your left foot, like, damn, just in case they start shooting, I got this. So when you get to a nice venue, you can actually relax and do your shit. Yeah. So that's why I don't mind coming from the bottom, because it actually prepares you for an easy ride to once you get out. But you have to get out.
Yes, that's what it is. You know, so crazy how you said it's tough down here. There's a lot of comics that I do know that complain about that. Comics that I do know, big name comedians. Like they like, you performing at the James L. Nice. Good luck, man. The stage over here, they ain't gonna laugh. You know what I'm saying?
And I went in there and rock that shit.
You know what I'm talking about?
That bitch a shuffle time.
You see what I'm talking about?
What they talking about?
See that?
but like
Ricky Smiley morning show. I was listening to Ricky Smiley.
I remember that interview. He said something,
Yeah, they was asking comedians. They're like, yo, what's the toughest crowd you ever deal with?
He said James L. Nice.
And then when he said James L. Nice, everybody was like, oh yeah, hell yeah, in Miami, James L. Nice.
What? Not true. I went in there. I'm talking about cold. They put me
because that's when the situation happened.
Tiffany had. Yeah, I was there that night. I was actually there that night. Yeah. I was bringing in the New Year's, and I decided, like, you know, someone decided to take me to, you know, go see Tiffany Haddish for the New Year's. So I'm like, oh, okay. Soon as she.
The way she said shit with him no more. Some mistake.
I want to be different. Someone.
See why y'all gotta be negative and bring that nigga.
We niggas, we know how that goes.
We saying what you said.
Okay, so anywho, like I said, I went to Tiffany Haddish to bring it in, and to be honest, you know, and I'm a fan of comedy. I watch females heavy, and I big them up like all the time. But during soon as the show started, within the first like couple of minutes, I knew that it was going to be downhill from there. So when I got a chance to see her Netflix special, when she explained that she had been drinking and all this type of stuff, and all that plays a role into it because, you know, everybody bummed here and there. So for her, she was saying she had a rough night. So as far as you doing good at the James L. night, and you doing good at James L. night, every different comedian have a different story about a venue. So what might be hard for Tiffany Haddish and the big names, like I said, because we from the bottom and it's home for us, that's why it's not hard for us.
Right.
You understand? So you killing it and you killing it, it ain't nothing for us because it's home for us.
Yeah.
So a lot of comedians actually scared to come to Miami.
I'm telling you. And in the minute, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, like, the minute Nick just came back from LA, the minute, like, we leave to another state, we excel.
The vibe is different.
I had this internal thing about New York, like, oh, these were the beast at, these were wrong. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna say I was the best, but I was top 3. That's right. No matter what room I'm in, and I feel like I can do that anywhere in the country now. Right. But I think South Florida built this because there's rooms, there's 4 or 5 people in there, and because our scene was not thriving, we felt like we had to put on for these 4 or 5 people so they can tell their friends, tell their family members to bring it back.
Right.
You know, we started doing things, and now we got all these different venues. All of us have opened up our own rooms and pushed. And now we have somewhat of a scene, like it's growing. We have places to put asses and seats to have a good time. But I feel like the thing that we're missing is bigger names, like celebrities coming out to the shows. Because like I seen Udonis Haslam down here at the strip club. I don't see him coming to no comedy shows. But then when I was in LA, I saw Hassan Whiteside. And I'm like, nigga, you used to play for the Heat. I was at the Improv every Thursday. You didn't show up once. At the Hollywood Improv, now you want to pop up and come see the show. And it's like, what do we got to do at home? Because even in California, again, bro, those guys are good, funny guys, and everybody working, but I can hang. And if I'm hanging with you, like, why, how does it, what do we got to do to get to this next level to get these people that y'all see are to come to our shit so we can put ourselves on a new platform?
But speaking of next level, let's speak about that amongst ourselves. Like, what do y'all feel as if we need to do to get to that next level? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it a more so?
And that coronavirus need to pick up. It takes like a third of the comedians. Us.
You gotta keep running, bro. Take out a third of the comedians. That's like all of New York.
All the places that they going.
Is it all right, look, this is why I say that. You know what I'm saying? Because back in the days, there was agents scouting and snatching comedians. Yep. They had Comic View, they had Def Jam, they had all these platforms to actually showcase these comedians. You know what I'm saying? Because these white folks, they didn't know, you know what I'm saying, the underground. They didn't know the Eddie Murphys, you know what I'm saying, the big names. They know the underground.
I think that we would honestly have to put together, like, we look at it as we comedians, but bro, we can put on a suit and tie and be our own businessman as well.
Yeah.
Nothing that's going to say that, hey, why don't we put out the Def Jam? We got a cameraman right here.
But like, time was different now, bro. Like, that Def Jam, like, that shit was raw.
Yeah, that shit was
It's time so different now. So like
they can't say
social media.
You really have to be like a TV comic. Like, your shit really gotta be like
You gotta play.
I think you gotta be more of a sitcom.
That's exactly what
But
it
y'all
is.
boys, all right, why can't we actually take a stand? You know what I'm saying? Like on some like shit. And we just make our own shit raw. You know what I'm saying? Us raw. You know what I'm saying? Make our own and then air it out. Sell it to everybody. Call it Down Here comedy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, and make it raw. Bring that back, cause who's fighting for the First Amendment, the freedom of speech for us? All right, here's the thing. It might be sensitive. You know what I'm saying? This is me speaking. Yes, we're all afraid of the alphabet boys, LGBT plus community. You know what I'm saying? You know, looking back at some of the things we're gonna say and how we you know what I'm saying, react and how we do our perform our talent. But at the same time, like, when we gonna have like a SRT8, a straight community that's gonna back us up? When can we be ourselves? You know what I'm saying?
Like, why you gotta be having cancer for Ellen to give you a special? Why you gotta be like the little midget? That was scamming people. You know what I mean? Yeah. Why you gotta have a special disability to excel, to get some shine and some light? I ain't gonna lie, like, even American the America's Got Talent, they want you to have some weird disability, like your mama gotta be on crack, it gotta be some crazy stories. I've been working hard every day, 10 years, sometimes I don't sleep, I wake up in the middle of the night crying for my dreams, dog.
Come on, chill out.
I flew out to LA with nothing, dog. Taking Uber.
Uber expensive in LA.
Yeah, taking buses, trying But no, you want to get into it. The dude that was on, like, they had the cancer. I don't even know what happened to your cancer, bro. Like,
Nah, G, bro. Once I saw
trash.
once I saw that, when I was on the TV show X Factor, and I saw it was a group, because I was in a group with X Factor, and it was another group, and two of their mamas died. And I'm like, bro, I know we sound so much better than them. Like, I know we sound so much better than them, bro. I know we sing it. Jay was in my group. So I'm like, I know we sing better than them boys. Them boys excel because they had a story, bro. And everybody wants a story now to piggyback off your face. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, if I put Missy something like, oh, I want to fight Kitchen. You know how many people gonna be watching my live, liking my videos. Every time I post something, people want drama and want a story, bro. And then people want to talk.
And they're gonna be hip hop show.
Beef on this
Bro,
show.
that's it, bro. You famous. You famous, bro.
Just beef on this show. Beef on down here. Let us get the views.
People living off gimmicks instead of talent.
Yeah.
A lot of times,
That's what everything is.
people
That's
will
what
recognize a
everything.
gimmick before they recognize a talent, because here it is, coming out of Miami and expecting for us to act a certain type of way, but all of us have different personalities, because we all come from Miami, but we all come from different parts of Miami. But they used to seeing, okay, Miami people have the dreads and the golds and the girls is this and the girls is that.
They coming.
Yeah.
You see that shit?
But when we step up and everybody doing something different,
Right.
they don't really know how to really take us.
And then what I hate too, you got people that's, oh, I'm gonna put you on to help you. Like, it's no way Nick Cannon came to Miami and asked none of us to be on the show. Even though we not,
Oh my God.
I said that.
we not, you feel me, not on the show. But we can learn how to play the game quick. We come 2 hours for the show and okay, does somebody do it?
I'm not even that. You gonna come to us and come watch a show.
And they exactly. So it's like,
The audition, I've never been able to audition for the show. I don't know
nothing, bro.
nothing.
So it's like you come to Miami and you would think you're gonna say, let me get a couple comedians from Miami to help me boost the show, help promote the show, and put them on the show. You know what I'm saying? But I shout out to Big Mac. He was on the show, but I mean he already on the show. But it's like nigga, like it's other funny ass niggas in Miami. Like that I would prefer to see on Don't Be Flawed. That I would prefer to see on the show.
Hold on. Stay on that Nick Cannon topic. Can I bring up something? You was at the event too. It was a promoter. I'm not gonna say no names.
Oh, Babylon.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a promoter. You was there too. You was there too. Let me tell you this shit, bro.
Yeah.
I was there, bro. Let me tell you this shit. They threw an event, right? Where it was supposed to be a networking event. A networking event for people to meet Nick Cannon and the other comedians. So I'm there, right?
Damn, she got her ass. They got her ass.
Yo!
These
I'm thinking I'm coming there to finally meet Nick Cannon, meet these, so I can see if I get my face, seeing something, whatever. I was there since 8 o'clock, my nigga. Right?
in the morning?
No, 8 p.m. 8 p.m.
Why you listen earlier? Yeah.
That's the time it was on the flyer. It was like 8, 9.
You never listen to the flyer.
This nigga, so the event's supposed to be like a fucking networking event to meet the other comedians.
Right.
So Nick Cannon's supposed to be there. Nick Cannon don't show up till like 1 in the morning, right?
30.
So I'm peeping the scene. I'm like, hold on, is Nick Cannon looking for holes, boy?
At 1 in the morning.
Exactly. So I'm peeping the scene. I'm like, okay, it's strippers here, there's bottles there. You know what I'm saying? Bartenders walking around. I'm like, so where the I seen Kitchen, I seen Pump Around, I seen T.P. Miller. I'm like, okay, I see a few comedians, but
Ain't that boyfriend was there too?
no. And then this nigga Nick Cannon pulls up at 1 o'clock, right? So he pulls up at 1 o'clock. He sits in the center stage.
VIP, right?
Yeah, center stage VIP and just throwing money in the air. I'm like,
But she did what Nick Cannon was supposed to do.
left.
She hit up all the comedians in Miami, put us on the flyer, helped, told us to promote because it's Nick Cannon. And you think about wilding out, Nick Cannon wilding out, Nick Cannon wilding out. So she did what Nick Cannon was to do, how Nick Cannon was supposed to put us on his show when he come to Miami. You know what I'm saying? She was just smart about it, bro.
again, we're not saying no names, but
Yeah.
what you did, she was there.
That was the stripper bowl shit.
So
That
he
boy got
didn't
Super
speak
Bowl?
to y'all.
What?
Just-
And then
Yeah.
That nigga had dark shades on. He was
With a hoodie.
I wasn't even sure that was him.
Yeah, that's what I was him.
He gotta look like it.
But I would say she hit up again for DC on 5. I just took advantage of it. I just like, I know what's gonna happen, so let me just go. Oh yeah. Let me just go and do what I gotta do and just beat her and just get lit. I know. Me and DC on 5 we cool, so it's like I know him. I'm just gonna be that vibe, bro. So it's like,
Yeah, I feel you, man.
niggas not thinking like us.
Yeah, but it's not about when we gonna shut this shit down, like man, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel as if we got enough everything, a platform, whatever. You know what I'm saying? To set up our own shit.
I
You
mean,
know
I
what I'm
want the war, because there's a lot of, like,
You gotta just start making niggas check in.
but it's not.
I told him that. That's true, bro. Niggas come, no, niggas, IG comedians come to Miami and be on some like Lambo and like, I'm in Miami, on South Beach. They be like, bro, nigga.
You heard that shit about Biggie and E40?
What?
E40 tried to do a song with Biggie, and Biggie was like, "Nah, I fuck with Buddy, I don't want to do it, da 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 da." And then E40 was like, "Yeah," but then he just tried him. So E40 booked Biggie in LA.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Flew him out, he get there, there's a whole bunch of E40 niggas just surrounding him. They doing the show, nobody moving. There's a whole bunch of E40 niggas in the audience.
saying? Okay. So other comics you just heard with niggas just
I'm
said.
just saying, you know, I'm
So
showing
you
the
said
game.
we show up and just stand. Right?
No, it's they want to shit. Like I said, rah rah.
They don't check in.
But they don't-
Y'all gonna do it.
That's another thing too, is like, you got all those comedians that's come down there, you didn't take not one or two comedians that's from the city and put on that show. And then like, you know, for opportunity like that, comedians like down here for opportunity like that, they'll do that shit for free. Yeah. I'm just
Pump the brakes on that.
I'm just saying, like, for opportunity, like, cause you know where it could take you. I'm just saying, y'all niggas that do. I'm saying, imagine I do my own show and I can make anywhere between $1,500 and $2,000 if I promote, and it's like on a Thursday night or a Wednesday night. But these niggas that come in on the weekend and do these 6 shows, like if I'm featuring, I get $100 a show for 6 shows.
Something, bro.
These dudes walk away with 80 grand, 100 grand,
Right.
70,000, and I'm walking away with 600. And some of them I'll blow your ass out the water. Like literally people in the audience, oh man, you're so much better than that guy. We want to
That's
come
all
back
the
to your
time.
show.
That's a lot of
So
time.
how do I get that check? How do I get fed? Like
Yeah.
that's what the we are all trying to do.
And then when you from Miami, bro, and you go anywhere out of Miami, people be like, oh my God, you from Miami, bro. Oh my God, I love you so much. I love y'all so much. And the niggas in here like, oh, yeah, don't tell me this shit. All right.
They gonna burn my trick that and shit. Like, you know, they got niggas go fry that fish. But then, they need to go somewhere else.
It's like, oh,
I think Miami just try to be so hard.
It's like everybody's so
Bitches
cool.
is hard early in the morning.
Early in the morning.
Like, bitch, relax. Like, yeah, like, what the fuck? So I think
I mean,
that's
it's our
really the
culture,
hard
bro.
thing. Yeah,
because
it's
our
being
culture,
rough.
bro.
Let's just come here to vacation where we stay at.
I don't get it, dog. Like Miami is the only place where you go do comedy and like everybody in the crowd is just mad, like just stressed out, like my nigga, like
yeah, make me laugh, fuck nigga.
Like you gotta make like they ain't gonna like respect you until somebody in the audience start laughing. Yeah, like somebody laugh. If they see one thug laugh, it's over.
That's gas. That's what the car rating.
When you make dogs cry. Like, that's
That's why as soon as I come out,
You have to.
you can't in Miami, like in certain places you could come out slow with it and be like, all right, let me fill out the crowd. In Miami, you got to come out straight punching them in the mouth. Like if you ain't coming out punching them in the mouth, you're gonna lose their attention. And once you lose their attention, it's gonna be that's just
That shit like that movie Get Out when he was falling. Like, no,
Oh, when he was going down there.
So we gonna sing it.
that's how that shit be. When you don't come out with that.
That fire.
once you hear a comedian say, boy, that's crazy, you be like,
My dad, that's crazy.
They want back to that green room. Let me tell you what I love about being a comedian is the green room.
let me start over. Let me.
Oh yeah, that was bad.
Alright, I gotta give y'all. No. Tell me one more time. Tell the story.
No, what I was saying is what I love most about being a comedian is the green room. If a person actually sit around and videotape the green room, the comedy is way more raw, way more ourselves.
this nigga here.
We could say what we actually, you know what I'm
This
saying?
nigga here in
The green room be so fucking lit. And when the person do good, they come back with their hand out. They with no fire. They like, but when the nigga come back out the bomb and that shit, be like, so
You gonna sit down, you gonna
You take it one.
You gonna sit down. You can't do Nick's show if you bomb and go back to the green room.
Oh no.
If you bomb at Nick's show, you gotta go home. This nigga, dog. One comedian did so bad, right? One comedian did so bad, nigga went back to the room. He said, "Oh, you fucking dog. You fucking did too long." He said, "I thought I had more time, dude. To towards the end of the show. We looking for the nigga. Nigga went home, bro.
The funniest, let me tell you about this nigga. This, no, listen, let me tell you, this nigga. This nigga's an asshole. He don't even just say you bomb. It'll be nice to say you bomb. Yeah, this nigga don't say that. No, you ate a dick on stage.
Yo,
people be like, yo, you ate a dick tonight. Nigga like, I'm like, you can be more disrespectful.
That nigga like, I ain't gonna lie, dog.
I ain't gonna lie, dog. You ate a dick.
Oh my God. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You wasting my time, bro. You didn't bring nobody, dog. You brought one person, bro. You gonna waste my time. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You gotta go.
This motherfucker.
Hey, don't touch the liquor, bro. Don't touch the liquor.
You go back to the green room after bombing. That shit is like being a stepchild.
Oh,
like going to counseling.
It's awkward. It's awkward. Oh my God, they're going to counseling.
I said like going to counseling. You don't want to go. You gotta go.
And I do it for a reason, man. Like, cause this either you have to go home and say, man, I want to come back and impress this dude, or I want to come back and fix my mistakes,
right.
Or you quit. And honestly, we'd rather y'all motherfuckers quit because we are fucking working and y'all in the way.
Yeah.
Right? And sometimes I gotta wait for you. And you go to your dentist job in the morning, or you live with your mom and everything is settled and happy and satisfied. Bitch, move out the way. I'm trying to feed these kids. I need to get better every day. I'm working out here.
That's right.
I want this shit. Like, I want nothing else. Bro.
See, now you clarified. Now I understand why you tell people they ate a dick.
Yeah, you all died.
This nigga made it known that nigga was trying to move out. I was like, yo, like this nigga's up there tripping. He's like, what the fuck was that? Did y'all hear that shit? I'm the crowd like, am I tripping? He just said that shit. He's like, did y'all hear what the fuck was that? Look at that door. The door don't say, what the fuck was that? What the fuck is he doing?
What's that shit called? What's that talent show back in the days where they kick you off stage? Showtime Apollo. That's what they kind of is. That's sort of promise.
Oh, they don't boo you though. They just
they laugh.
No, they
Let
me know I can get on.
I rather bitch just boo me, bro. Just sit there, just like.
And they'll watch you like
like that in New York.
They'll dead ass look your eyes too, like dead
They
ass.
nice. They so sweet in other places. They don't want to boo them. Fuck that shit.
He tried.
He tried. It takes guts. No bitch takes jokes.
Right. When I first started, I went and took my little hot ass with New York. First starting.
Now, you was on Shaq's comedy tour.
Yeah, I did it twice. I did it twice down here and the one in Tampa.
Yeah, how was
That
that?
shit was dope. That shit was dope. I got off stage. The one in Tampa, Monique was. I went before Monique.
Yeah.
So when I got off stage, she stopped me. She was like,
My brother.
she was like, let me tell you something, love.
You see these jokes about women, my brother.
Wait.
Let me tell you something, love.
Let me tell you something, love.
Stop talking to me.
I know it. Was this before I brother? Wait.
It was like 2016. Like 16, 17. Yeah, she's still like, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, love. Like, they either gonna do two things. Either they gonna laugh or they not. Say whatever the fuck you wanna say.
Yeah.
So ever since that day, I just say whatever the fuck I wanna say. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to
For her to stop me and tell me that, I feel
Yeah.
like. And she got back on stage, she like, I get out on that brother, another round of applause, he did his thing.
That brother shit.
Speaking of saying what you want to say, like, do you guys feel like when y'all go on stage, y'all should have a filter?
No.
Because I watch a lot of comedy.
You don't have one.
I didn't grow up on that. So I didn't grow up on comedians having filters.
Yeah, I said that.
I don't know when the fuck this shit started, but I don't like it. So I'm
Everybody got a voice.
What you said? It was a room full of white. What you said?
oh, they smell funny when they're like, listen. Like,
2 nights ago.
I'm wild, bro. You wild.
2 nights ago, it was a room full of white people. That's
No, white people.
you say sweat, they smell like puppy to me.
So rock water.
That's a wild animal.
Martin said that shit. Oh, that they would have been falling out their seats. Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we still were laughing. That's the crazy shit about it.
I grew up on that type of comedy.
But look, Fab, all right. And let me go across the board first. Then I gotta ask you.
I wanna, cause
Nick, how do you feel about?
I mean, it's a yes and a no because I think comedy in general is about wit. So put constraints on me. Tell me not to say this joke. Tell me not to do this because I want to do it against your rules and still bust your ass. Like it's
Don't marginalize me.
Like yeah, tell me because there's some fuck boy headliners. And I'm saying this, and I want like out of everything to be heard.
Yes.
Fuck boy headliners
Yes.
that literally tell a host of the feature, hey, don't cuss or stay away from this subject, keep it clean, and then get on stage right after you and say fuck dick, bitch, to try to downplay your shit. You know what I mean? But again, give me those constraints. I will still bust your ass. This is a game about wit. It's about what's in your head and how you can make these people in front of you relate to what you're talking about. So, like, I want the challenge. Like, let's go. You know what I mean?
And like up here, right, bro, there's so many different styles of comedy up here right now. You got like a lot of different styles of comedy. Y'all boys, y'all funny. All y'all niggas funny as fuck. You funny too. You're not a nigga.
Females are still niggas.
Tonight she is like different style of funny, and people try to they see what we got going on. Miami's a powerful city. If we come together and do what we gotta do and make shit work, bro. Listen, bro. Like I'm like, for example, Love Hip Hop Miami. Love Hip Hop Miami doing so good right now. Stevie J had some slick shit to say about it because Love Hip Hop Atlanta wasn't doing that good. You know what I'm saying? So like Miami is powerful. Like I said, we all come together and do what we gotta do. I guarantee we all do one show, bro. Listen, the amount of people that's gonna be there. The amount of people that's the promoters, supporters, everybody. If we put on Instagram, all us doing one show together. You know how many clubs will reach out to us, the promoters,
even after parties.
Exactly. So it's like we all, like you said, we all powerful, and we all got our lane. So I feel like we stay and do our thing and stay in our lane, bro. And come together, it'll be dumb. It'll be dumb with it, bro.
Let's start a sitcom.
Wait, wait.
Let's bring a van tomorrow. Hit that road. Just drive to the fucking drive.
How do you feel about nowadays being filtered or unfiltered?
Oh, see me, I'm unfiltered. I hate being filtered. As far as like these sitcom shows and me going out, these contests and things like that, I don't like them. I like being able to say what I want to say.
Exactly.
I know for a fact I'm a person that when I get where I'm going, I know as soon as I get there, some tape is going to surface of me saying some fuck shit. And guess what I'm not going to do? I'm not going to apologize for it. And I'm going to double down on any motherfucker that's asking me to apologize for it.
Right.
I'm never going to apologize for it. Like I said, I don't think it's brave to be gay because I'm like, taking the dick ain't brave. I do it every other day. Like nothing.
That
But what I was saying is that I said only how being brave. I said only how I would say being brave is gay if they said you had to cut off one arm to be gay. But even though it was a joke, I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna bring back up and say, "Yo, Untouchable said that."
Oh yeah.
Because I think it's funny. Like being gay, it's not brave just to be gay. You just that's sex. It's not brave.
It's not brave. It's
I
sex.
said if they tell you gotta cut off one left arm to be gay, and then you cut off one arm to be gay, then you brave.
That's some brave shit.
Exactly right, but gay people ain't find it funny, so I know shit gonna come back up.
What about them gays that cut off their dick?
That shit brave as fuck. That's some brave shit.
No.
You talking about the big brave and you in my head, bro, you look brave as fuck.
They not heroes.
But
It's not brave. Gay is the new black. Gay is the this and gay. It's not brave to be gay. Like it's not. We're not living in a time where if people were closeted. Now, as a matter of fact, I feel like they glorify it.
Yeah. Right.
So that's why I feel like it's not brave because you're being glorified. So how is it brave?
Bro, I was
being
watching.
brave is being black and.
I started watching YouTube, and there's a new cartoon coming out, a gay cartoon.
Exactly.
A gay cartoon.
I feel like they're forcing it a little
That's
bit.
shoving it down the throat.
I'm confused. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? It's an ad. I'm like, what the fuck?
And it's a girl.
It's a girl. It's got a girlfriend.
Yo, I know Boosie ain't been. Listen, I've been following Boosie my whole life. You know what I'm saying? He been through a post. He went.
Boosie bad too.
Listen, let me talk. So Boosie, my old boy, right? He threw up a video long time ago. He said, "Man, what the fuck going on, Nickelodeon?" It was he peeped. He seen it. He said, "My son watching the video. It showed like couples. It's like a backdrop. They going through the scene and going through like the main effect. In the background, right? There's two boys kissing.
It's two boys kissing.
It was two boys kissing in the background. Boosie point that shit out. He said, this is my kid's favorite cartoon. What y'all showing my boys?"
Yeah.
He said, y'all ain't finna sneak this shit in my child. Hell no. He went off. He like, yo,
He's doing up again.
Slowly, man. And then he
Man, don't cut his dick off, man.
Don't cut his dick off, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. But okay,
Don't do that. That's bullshit.
That's but hey, slowly but surely, it's like it's becoming.
Dwayne Wade got enough money to put the dick back on.
but bro, like,
It's kind of too early. See, I'm a mother. I could know. Listen, let me explain, right? Here it is. And I can honestly speak. And when I say I can speak on things, that's why I can be unapologetic about things because I'm actually living it. I'm a mother. I have 2 sons, a 13-year-old boy, and I have a 9-year-old boy. You understand? And I feel like at that age, they have so many hormones going through their body. Some days my jit be rough as fuck and he want to fight. Some days he just be crying for no reason and shit. And I'm like, hold on, what the fuck going on with you? You know what I'm saying? It's like they have too many emotions going through their body for them to decide such a big decision.
Oh, yes.
Now, mind you, I say don't tell your child, oh, you can't do this, but just say, hey, let's give it some time. Right. You know, let's grow up some more, and once you grow up, and then
figure it out.
Exactly. And I know it's not exactly like no, I feel like at 12 years old, you don't even really know what arouses you at 12 years old. Like, no, seriously, I have sons. So, you know, when I see that they're kind of promoting it, I feel like it's just a little bit too early.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not down with them, but I just feel like just give them a chance first. It's too early.
I kind of even agree with them, and it sucks.
You're a father.
Because I look at, okay, I'm a father, not even that, and I knew a kid who was 5, 6 years old. This is my not related to me. this is my cousin. My uncle had a baby with a woman who already had a baby, and he was my age. So we playing basketball, and I'm at my little cousin's house, and at 5 and 6 years old, he was dribbling from me.
Yeah.
The way he walked, the way he talked, the way I knew at that age, I didn't know what gay was, but I knew.
So this nigga not gonna make the basketball team.
He's not gonna make the team. You know what I mean? But he was 5, 6. It was nothing hard. We didn't have no feelings, no nothing. So me growing up and continuing to know this kid, I can understand, he was born this way. I'm not hating, and some of those cartoons could have helped that kid. You know what I mean? So that's why I see it's like, but that kid that's scared because his mama would beat his ass talking about be straight, and he looking at his mom crying. I tried. Mom, I know it's weird. I know it's different.
Before I end it,
here's what's the name? I see that, but that's 1% out of 99 motherfuckers. But anyway.
Yeah, but we're talking about surgery. We're not talking about just being attracted to another sex. Now, mind you, if your child comes and say they're attracted to another sex, that's even the norm, and you can even cope with it. Okay, my child is gay, but now your child is talking about actual surgery. Now we're talking about something different. I just feel like he's too young to make such a drastic decision. That's all I'm saying. If he say he want to be gay now, if he just came out as gay, what happened?
How you want a pussy? He ain't never taste one.
Or been inside.
That's amazing. You right. Oh God, I never thought about it like that.
And you want one, but you ain't never like.
But I would tell her, but
We have a lot going on.
He probably shower got real.
But here's one thing. Okay, just to piggyback off your story, Nick. It's a piggyback off your story. I said, we gonna flip through that. No, we gonna laugh at that. Cause we know that's true. But anyways, so Nick, TP, and Untouchable, are y'all ready for that heat?
What heat?
That heat is when I say the heat was crazy.
Fuck.
Alright. This is gonna be
like I said, it's all about being unapologetic. You have to double down if you really believe in what you're saying. If you think it's funny to you, then it's funny. You know what I'm saying? And everybody know that they say laughter is the key. Laughter is the medicine, the heal everything. And when you go to funerals and you down, you always look for that cousin that's gonna say some funny shit. You know what I'm saying? When you just broke up and you got dumped and shit, or you want to be around your friend that's gonna make you laugh. So why we have to apologize for the things that we say? And that's why, when I watched Dave Chappelle last special, he really came with it.
He gave a fuck.
He gave a fuck. He was dropping fag bombs. He was like,
he was back. He was back. That boy was ready. Like, somebody phone wrong. That boy had a joke for that shit. Like, what the fuck? Like,
he said the phone game. You have to double down. And then even though the world saying people like Kevin Hart who play the fence. Kevin Hart don't talk about sex. Kevin
No
Hart don't talk
politician.
about politics.
Yep.
Kevin Hart don't talk about none of that. You have to believe in what you're saying and you have to double down on it. And
You
that's
know-
just it. And you can't say I'm sorry once you say the shit.
One thing
I
about
hate to see
me,
people apologize once they say it.
one thing about me, like the reason why I do the jokes the way I do it is because like I feel like, you know, then going back to the like being filtered or unfiltered. The reason why I like being unfiltered is because I feel like it takes a special type of person to put a dark joke together and make people laugh about it.
Most definitely.
You gotta have some internal issues.
Yeah.
All y'all motherfuckers got
Even
issues.
Nick has called me a few times like, yo, that shit you said on like,
That shit was
we
tough.
gotta fix that. Like, and I understand, like, it's certain jokes I say on stage, I'm like, okay, I know it ain't hit. It's not it wouldn't hit. It's not because of what I'm talking about. It's the way how I would say it.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? I feel like you can joke about anything. Just it depends on how you put it together.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Anybody can make a joke about, I was so broke that this and that, or my
Right.
family. Anybody can make jokes like that. You know, no offense to people that's doing that, but I feel like if you could joke about abortion or
The only thing-
joke about a
You
death,
gotta be
or
funny.
You gotta be
be
joke about rape.
I only see one funny rape joke.
Oh no, rape. I don't make jokes
I see
about
one. He cleverly did it, and he said, "Hey y'all, I just told you a rape joke," and it was like, oh, he did. It was funny. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, just to you know trickle down on everything, I would like to do one more thing with you all. You know what I'm saying? As comedians, we go through a lot of things
Right.
as far as performing is concerned, as far as comedy is concerned, period. And I have a couple questions for y'all. So I'll tell you what, you told me the name of this game. What is it called again? Never Have I Ever?
Yeah.
I thought the game was never. I never.
I never.
I ain't
never. I ain't never heard that shit in my life. So I said, y'all, we playing. I ain't never. The boys like, oh shit, I ain't never heard that shit in my life. Kid.
I was playing like, how you play that
And
shit?
then-
And then you add one more word on it and say, oh, that's the game.
Oh, that's the game.
It was fat.
I never played never. I played never, ever.
So,
Like, nigga, it's the same shit.
so
I
we go end the night off with Never Have I Ever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what I'm saying?
Count me out.
Count you out.
You don't have my other.
That shit don't work.
That shit fuck you up. You need to have my other.
So, Miami got jokes on antibiotics.
You gotta start all over.
You know, when you take a gas station pills, you can't mix it with alcohol.
They're gonna fuck around and die with a heart on. And then they're gonna better close the casket.
Even like that. So with that being said,
So everybody hold a cup.
everybody want a cup right now. Everybody want a cup.
So what's the first question?
So nigga, you ain't even drink.
Gee,
I just want to know the question.
Yeah, stitch.
I gotta set myself up, goddamn. So never have. So all right. So I'm asking the first question. So have we all on this couch performed at Ginger Baby?
Yeah.
Ginger Baby, it was another club name.
Big cafe.
Ginger baby.
It's a shot, you said?
Yeah, you might as well. You might as well. So never have I ever performed at Ginger Baby.
Okay.
Okay. So now, TV, you might as well save your lick, because you know how you're part of this question. So never have I ever bombed at Ginger Baby. Yeah, I did.
I think I did before. But I think.
Go ahead and take that shot.
Yo, fat.
No,
Not that ginger, I read that shit.
Nah, I went when it was a comedy night. It was doing like something else. Like,
Yeah, that poetry shit.
I just got it.
It was in, like, using
I was practicing new material. That's what I was doing. That's my stuff. Hey y'all, let me tell y'all a story. This is like my second or third time me and Fat. We was at Ginger Baby, right? It came with like a big ass notebook.
We?
Yeah, and it said jokes.
Oh yeah. The competition book.
Yeah, the competition book.
Oh, that's a joke.
I was like, I'm gonna steal that shit.
Never have I ever won. What's the next? You
I got
won that?
Look. Let's see.
Get ready. Did you drink it? Oh yeah.
Why you hating on me? Because I did it on Ginger baby. I always kill Ginger baby.
Yeah, Ginger Baby. Yeah, you did. Never have I ever bombed.
Come on, you can't answer that question.
Yeah.
Like bomb period.
Period. Bomb. Period.
Alright, man. I mean. Interruption.
I was over here like, fuck, nigga, I ain't from here. Dirt
Stank ass nigga at G5. And that's why I do this shit at my shit now, cause it's like, it's nostalgic. First time I bombed, middle of my shit, they playing Hit the Road, Jack. Oh, no, coming back no more. I don't know, bro. I hate that shit so much. Now, if a nigga bomb on my show, that's the first song Hit the Road.
I was there at Cigar Lounge.
Cigar Lounge?
Cigar Lounge. I was like, I think I was more concerned about like.
You was drunk?
No, I was more concerned about my outfit and shit. And then I was like, I wasn't really supposed to perform there. I was supposed to perform at another spot. And then something happened where that fell through. And I was like, well, let me just go over here and get some stage time. Yeah, so I went over there and shit. And I feel like I was a little bit more dressy than the girls there, so they wasn't really feeling my shit. And I had like hecklers. And I don't fuck with the crowd ever. I always just do my shit. Yeah. I never fuck with the crowd. So when the whole caught me off guard, she really threw me off. And I didn't think about good shit to say to her. I was like, oh, let me tell you, the whole ugly. I was like, man, this hoe look just like her daddy, strong face, handsome ass hoe. Like, I couldn't think of that when I was standing there, and I was like, why you call her handsome? Why you call her? I couldn't think of it, so that was the time I was.
You dropping like, fuck, I should have said that.
I was like, you should have said that. Nigga in the shower, like I should have said that shit. I couldn't think about that. And after you bomb, you think about that shit for like, you like, I should have said that. You taking a bath, I should have said that bullshit.
That shit is hard to get off your head when you bomb, bro.
I bombed that Flomo. My first time to stand up was at Flomo Homecoming.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Why the fuck I signed up for that shit? So I was like, I said I was going in. I was excited. I was happy. So I'm like, man, fuck, I'm saying anything now. I say anything. It was like. I'm like, alright, y'all live down south, so I'm finna go. Alright, y'all, that's my time. Y'all love y'all. Alright, hey, yo, shit, I'm going. Cause in the beginning, it was like, boom, 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 boom. I'm like, killing hell. Y'all, they laughing at my dance. I'm ready. I said one joke. I said, ooh.
That shit got quiet.
Like this, it's like, ooh. I love that song. I gotta go. Alright, I love y'all. You gotta talk fast before the show. Like, I'm going.
You sound like a nigga that, hey, you might have diarrhea.
That door be far as fuck. When you try to leave that door, man, once you bum, I swear the door is like a fucking mile away. You just gotta walk the door.
Put your head down.
And then you talk to us, hey, I can understand your jokes.
It's okay. No, keep going.
Nah, it's on that one black mama. Fuck them. Get on the fucking bed. That one black mama. Fuck them.
Yeah, but you by yourself though.
Gee, you by yourself. That whole time to yourself. I gotta go. Gotta go, baby.
That bomb shit hurt.
It hurt for real. Why do so many white comics do bad in black rooms?
Because they're afraid. So,
I want to ask that question. Why do? Because I see.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
I'm talking.
Go ahead.
There's a thing. They forget that black people are people. Some white comics. I'm not gonna say even. So they'll think, oh, these are black people. I have to tell different jokes,
Exactly.
and they'll try to be a different person on this night to try to cater to our crowd. And the thing is, we sniff that shit out. Like, yo, first of all, you being fake. You sound funny.
Yeah.
The words aren't matching up. Like, this is not you.
And you sound racist when you do that shit.
Yeah, if you can go out there and be your authentic white self, like you will have a great time. Jackie Sanchez, she's not white, she's Spanish.
Shawn Mullins.
Yeah, and Shawn Mullins is coming to my room. The first time he ate one. The second time he came and did him, and it was a lot better. But there was some guys that did some real good in my room. Big Irish J, white guy did.
What's up,
those people that say about their craft? Like I just said, you don't have a like certain group.
But I went to LA and he called me back.
You don't have a certain.
I'm gonna do your room when you in LA. Hit me up, I got you. You ain't get me, bro.
I don't like that shit, bro.
What's the name? You ain't get me, bro.
Trevor Waller, niggas, he funny.
Yo, that white boy is funny as hell, bro. Oh, Jesus.
Because they not trying to change the crowd.
Who else? Eric Myers.
Those two boys, I book them every day.
Who the little black guy?
The man.
Oh yeah, he blew the roof.
When he blew the roof,
it was like 2 in the morning. He would blow the roof off.
it was from the first thing he said to the last thing, killing that shit. I'm like Eric Maya, I'm a new fan.
Only time white guys bomb is when they try to, like you said,
Try hard,
switch it for the crowd.
Black people, yeah.
I feel like all of us really, because I done seen everybody here perform in different crowds, and all of us are able to carry our craft, same craft.
What I want to say
is different crowds.
Why y'all don't have to do that? Because when we go to work in the daytime, we have to act like the fake white person.
Yeah.
So y'all don't have to try to come to our shit and try to change it.
Change the shit?
No, motherfucker. When we want a job, and we understand what you're saying.
Let me say, listen, I know your verbiage. Absolutely. Most definitely. We can't say okay because okay is 0 kills. It's most definitely. Alright? Can I escort you to this plush cabana? Don't play with me. We know this is no lady. We do you, don't do us.
Nah, but to be honest, I'm looking around the room, and you know, big ups to everybody that's in the room, because all y'all definitely doing y'all thing, and I feel like everybody here is somebody to watch, you know, including myself. But anyways, I feel like everybody here is somebody to watch.
Exactly.
I love being around y'all for real.
I just told you I love being around I love being around us, not even comics.
And you guys never make me feel uncomfortable. Like majority of the times when I do come to rooms, I'm the only female in that room. Yeah. And you know, you guys don't make me feel uncomfortable.
It's okay, what y'all think of that? Not for these sprays.
And I think I hold my own, that's why.
Of course. Like I said, you and Shay. Shay is like, he's one of the hardest people to follow, bro. Shay is one of the.
Shout out to Shay, man.
Yeah, Shay pregnant, Shay back to half her baby. But that's the part of being a woman and everything. She feel like Shay right now, me and her talk every day. And she feeling like, you know, she off the scene because she pregnant. And that's another thing as a woman. Like, you know, I told her, I say, you know what, Shay, you having this baby that just put you on a whole other level. You're a whole woman. And people going to respect you as such. So don't feel like you off the scene because you doing what women do. You're going to drop that low and you're going to come back harder than ever. Like you never left. Like that's definitely one of my sisters in comedy. Like people always say, oh, you know, Untouchable, like she got a little bitch attitude, or she, you know. Yeah, people call me a bitch when I be minding my business. Yeah, I be minding my business or whatever. But I definitely love Shea Butter. Shea Butter is my sustained comedy. And I definitely fuck with Shea Butter all day.
Shay, we love you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Down Here Podcast, Down Here Show.
We really don't.
No, we haven't. Well, shoot, that's how much you know. Well, Anchor, that's on Spotify and everything. On Spotify and all that, we do have commercial breaks.
Talk that shit, Gama.
I don't think that.
But we don't do it on the.
Nah, don't try to
on the show. No, we do on the show.
Okay.
But not to let everybody know our budget. We did make 58 cents off of our advertising. 58 cents.
That's like somebody.
58 cents off the advertising. You know what I'm saying? And ladies and gentlemen, just to join the couch, we have comedian and entrepreneur Burger in the building. We've been waiting on you, man.
We from down south, they don't understand the traffic that we go.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
It's right. And he further down.
Yeah, that's up there. Yeah.
I ain't never
further down.
I used to go to the Goodwills up by the heights. Them shit's fire.
About what?
He said my blankets. They socks.
What the fuck?
Man, let me tell you something, man. What side of the shirt look like king size?
What side of the shirt? King
Save it for tomorrow, man.
Say that tomorrow. Calm down.
So,
See you over there, boy.
now, matter of fact, I don't even want to just ask you a question. Let me break things down. You know what I'm saying? I like to break things down.
Break it down,
We got T Pittman in the building. We got FatandFunny in the building. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of our main. I know, right? That's one of our main.
I'm ready.
I never said cross dressers. You know what I'm saying? That's one of our main individuals, our main comedians from Miami, South Florida that do
Cross dress.
that do. I can't say cross dress. I know what you're laughing about. I know what both y'all laughing about.
No, what you said.
I can't say cross dress.
Okay.
Because y'all wear they're female. You're acting with.
Yeah, you're acting. You're not really cross-dressing. Correct. Because if you're really a cross-dresser, you do that shit off camera and on people. That means he'll be chilling with a fucking wig all the time.
Yeah, that's just a wig though.
Right. It's just for the moment of acting.
Right. So my thing is, would y'all cross the line and actually put on a dress like Tyler Perry?
For me, no.
Nah, it's a no for me.
I only go to girl clothes when I I had this shit on.
But you wasn't scrubbed before though. Like you
Couldn't do a bar.
That's universal. That's universal.
Oh, it is.
The scrubs? That's universal.
Like,
men wear shit too.
Real niggas wear that shit.
Yeah, you want a job? Yeah, you
in the hospital?
Nah, it's I wouldn't wear a dress.
Real niggas nurses wear jeans.
I used to wear fire.
You take my
I used to wear like a towel around my neck and hold it like I feel me, but now I just fuck it, no shirt. Gee, no shirt.
But you got a body look like that, like.
Hey, you sound like a hater right now.
Nah, that shit
It's just like.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Burger chased his
you say
orange
Oh,
juice.
better lot. That shit hot as
orange juice with Pope.
Nah, but
diarrhea.
that shit, you know that shit like niggas like when you hear that
How you
shit.
feel about that? Like, cause I'm pretty sure y'all boys got a lot of comment, a lot of things in your DMs like that.
Right.
When you tripping,
Hey,
like
tighten
that.
up.
Tighten up, yeah.
Nah, what you see?
What's the worst you ever had?
I heard everything, but then it's like, on Twitter, like Twitter, Twitter like
Oh
real big.
shit, steak and shake type shit.
So niggas was like talking like crazy on Twitter, but then I like go on the Twitter and like read their tweets and shit. Like you quoting shit that Martin said, or you watching Martin, and so I'm like, but like I guess because I'm from Miami, like that's just like a Miami thing. Like people just like they just got something to say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you watch Martin every night and it's okay.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like. I don't think you gotta have thick skin, like with comedy period. So.
Yeah, I feel that way. Yeah.
Niggas always, you know, they talk crazy. And they'll post like a picture of other comedians that do like Eastside Ivo, Blame It on Quay and stuff like that. They're like lead this shit in 2019. And I got tagged multiple times. I'm like, bro, like I don't want lipstick, I don't want dresses, if I wear a bun, nigga, I put a bun on this, I wear a bun and do videos and take that shit off and have sex and shit like that. So it's like,
boys?
No.
He had to throw it out there with girls. He had to throw it out there.
Correct. So like, when niggas do that shit, that should be annoying. Like, you know me, you know what I do.
I think the question is.
Gee, you ain't gonna lie.
I'm sorry,
you gotta try to do
Yes.
The question is, and I think everybody here is kind of poking around the question. The question is, a lot of times they say that they get black men to dress like women to demasculate the black man. Do you feel like what you're doing on social media demasculate the black man?
Yes. When you can have Untouchable play the same act.
Oh, Untouchable, she don't know my mama.
So
she don't know my mama. She don't know what I'm
That's something.
It ain't even that, bro. It's not only black men that do that. So why is only Jim Carrey does it?
John Travolta.
People do it. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. Like,
Because
them,
right.
It's okay.
You don't know how my mama raised me, and like how when I say when you know all black mamas always say if you lose their house key, they gonna say nah, everybody get inside my house.
Mm-hmm.
That's black mamas, but I don't want you to act like that. I don't want you to act like my mama. I want you to just chill and watch this how I act like my mama because I raised my mama, and I want you to do nothing stupid, and it's not gonna be funny. Cause I know my mama funny, my grandma funny. So like if I'm doing some video, it's because it's based off my grandma and my mama. You wasn't in the house when they was telling me this, lecturing me and all the other stuff.
So when it comes
just
my apologies. When it comes to like making a movie or you know what I'm saying, like portraying your lifestyle and of your upbringings, do you feel as if you should play that character or you can have another woman play that character?
It's different because you're talking Hollywood. In Hollywood, they're gonna put makeup. They're gonna do the hair, they're gonna put the fake titties and all that other stuff. And I'm not doing that, you feel me? So if I could pick somebody to put on mama, I would pick Loretta Devine. I always say that because Loretta Devine is raw as fuck. And that's everybody's mama.
So what if throughout the years you've been playing your mother and that's all we've been seeing on your platform, and then when a big movie comes out, you feel as if you need to pick a woman's bed platform, or you feel as if you can.
That nigga really wants you to say, can you cross dress or not?
No, I'm not. No, I'm picking. Like I said, I'm picking Loretta Devine. Loretta Devine.
You know me.
Loretta Devine. She gonna get all my Mama B videos. She finna stay in them shits and be Mama B.
That's the niggas.
I like that.
I feel like
that's everybody.
What I was saying is like me. As far as me, I feel like it's it's acting. You know, as long as you're not
It's
doing it
range.
outside. But
I
the
look at it
reason
like
why I
that.
asked
Right,
the
like
question,
it's acting, it's
the reason
sacrifice
why
for what
I
you
asked
want to
the
do in
question
life.
is
You want to be a
because-
comedian, like he said, Jim Carrey when he was on In Living Color,
He did
did a little bikini
Yeah.
on top with the two little ponytails. You know what I'm saying? That shit was fucking hilarious. Because he was acting like a little girl.
Because nobody had a voice back then. That goes back to what I say. Everybody has a voice now. Everybody got social media now. So that shit's different right now. But when Jim Carrey did that shit back in the day, oh, you saw Jim Carrey act like that in the bikini too? Oh, that was so funny. Now, bro, I don't like how that shit. You can have 1,000 shares. It's gonna be one share. This shit not funny. He wanna be a girl so bad. Blah 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 blah.
Feedback.
Yeah.
Correct. So
always
everybody has a voice.
The whole
You
reason-
know,
the whole
not
reason
all,
why-
not everything is gonna come back positive. Some people gonna try to
Right.
put negativity.
You gotta do what you do, bro.
You just gotta block that shit out
Correct.
and stay focused on what you want to do.
Correct.
If you want to be a great, comedian in the future, you just gotta stay focused and say fuck the critics.
Oh, shit, I
At
know.
the end of the day, that's the attitude you have to have. So
If
just
I
say
wanna
fuck
do
everybody.
If I want to do that shit, I'm gonna do it. If I want to do a fucking movie with all my characters, and I feel like I want to play my characters, I'm gonna do it.
That's how Tyler Perry got
Exactly.
That's how Tyler Perry got rich today.
I just seen Marlon Wayans. You seen that movie?
Oh, Netflix.
What is it? Set Up?
Yeah, that shit on
But
Netflix.
he
But
played.
that was
That shit was horrible.
It was horrible.
That was fucking horrible.
He made
I
that.
feel like y'all could do a way better job than that.
Like he not reaching.
It's because to the point where they got the budget for it, but
It was
they don't know
horrible.
what to do anymore.
The only person that has that shit down pat, and I don't give a fuck, Eddie Murphy with the Professor, the clumps, all that shit.
Martin.
Yeah.
Martin. James. All
But
the
Martin
people-
don't put that shit on the movie screen, bro.
The big
Martin
mama.
always been straight in all his movies. Martin always been a partner.
Big Mama House. What you talking about?
That shit not like that. French fries is horrible, bro.
It crashed.
Yeah, that shit is trash, bro.
It crashed because of
Eddie Murphy shit never crashed, bro. That shit got funnier and funnier. And Martin, he put Brandon T. Washington in that shit. And that shit like Jackson. That shit sound like a president. He put that shit there like, alright, that shit
Eddie
not
Murphy
funny.
like the GOAT, like-
Eddie Murphy, the nigga had
All that shit.
one with Will Smith's wife, Jada. Then he got Janet Jackson. Nigga was going back to back consistent. And once he saw like, alright, but chill. Nigga, the Clump's been the classic movie.
Is
this whole
anybody
time.
here
And
shooting on food? Who?
With Wesley Snipes.
Wesley Snipes dressed up like a straight female in that movie, and they came back as Blade and still portrayed a badass motherfucker.
It's acting, bro.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's range, bro. It's all about acting.
And that's one of the bad, like, come on, he was New Jack City, bro. He was like, he played some bad motherfuckers, but in the back of the day, he dressed up like a woman.
I like
This man had heels on with a dress, with the fake tips, with the weave, everything.
You got-
lipstick. He was dressed like a
Bro,
bitch.
and then not even being black, you got John Travolta that dressed like a straight hoe in the movie. Then you got Bruce Jenner. That nigga got surgery to be a woman, and that's why I like the black people all trying to tear down the black actors and what we do because all we do is show
shit
range.
about Bruce Jenner every day.
Right, because all we do, that's stand up.
No,
bro.
no,
You talking about like niggas be like just talking crazy in the comments.
He was going good until he said Bruce Jenner. I'm like, alright. But anyway, I just feel like. I just feel like.
For what?
Niggas, when I first started doing shit, it was like, oh, he got on wigs, he acting gay.
How is
I'm
you
like,
acting gay?
am I acting gay or am I acting like a female? Am I acting gay or am I acting like a female?
But at the end of the day, here's the thing, though. Here's the key word. You're acting.
I know that. Like, I still do it to this day, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck. I've been doing this shit for a minute now. Like, if that was the case, I would have been starting. Like, nah, like, I can't do that. You feel me? Like, nobody likes it. You know what I'm saying? But it's somebody out there that I make somebody day with it.
Exactly.
Like, there's people out there that
Right,
really,
people really be on the edge, like about to commit suicide. Oh, I saw your video, and my whole day was just so amazing.
Yeah,
Like,
it's deep like
Bro, I
that.
remember
Martin every night.
I'm telling you,
videos.
I was watching the DMs like shit. I was like,
4 5 years ago.
You know what it be? Niggas be hating that shit because they not versatile. Niggas
Yeah,
can't
they're not versatile.
no one wrong, right?
What you trying to say?
No,
Now you throwing shots.
No. Let's pause that. Jay-Z said it perfectly. No.
That's why I go to Wendy's because of Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
4 for 4.
He was like, you know what I'm saying? His uncle said it to him. He said, niggas gonna hate on you because of the fact that they can't do what you do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And when I look at it like that, it was good. But I was like, okay, I said it.
No, when I first started, bro, and I started the buns and stuff like that. It was a good and bad thing. The bad thing was niggas from my own community was coming at me. Oh, you gay, bro? What the fuck is you doing? And the good thing was people, I got sponsorships, I got stuff like that. And I had to hit up, I had to hit the kitchen sometimes like, yo, bro, how the fuck do I react to these niggas talking to me crazy in the comments because I can fight? Like, no, geez.
So at the end of the day, that's what it's all about.
That's all, and I tell them, bro, I say it all the time. I say, I'm funny as fuck, but I can fight. I ain't talking about shooting, I ain't talking about guns, I ain't talking about none of that. I can fight. I will bet you I can beat your ass. Like, I know I can fight. So like, I'm hitting them kitchen like, how the fuck do you deal with this shit? You're like, bro, you gotta ignore that shit, bro. And it's like, bro, everybody else see that. Like, oh my god, you saw that boy comment on the TV or FatandFunny post how they gay and stuff like that. He didn't say nothing. It'd be so hard, bro. And it be from our own people, bro. From our own black people.
I be hating this.
So like, when it be so it's like, damn, like, what the fuck, bro? Like, y'all niggas gonna support me?
If they talk crazy to me, and I know them, like, it don't happen, like,
steak and shit.
Like, and I know you know me. Yeah. And I see you talking crazy, like, you talking like, for the jokes.
Clout chasing,
it's just stuff. Like, it ain't nothing. I'm just like, at the end of the day, like, this is my brand, this is what I do. Like this, I ain't on a job. I feed my kids with this. You feel me? Like,
you already
live. That's good. So for you to say some shit, I feel like you disrespect me. Like, you're not respecting my craft.
I just they clout chasing, bro. Because it's been a couple times I checked a couple of like, bro, nigga, listen.
We are the highest paying comedians here.
Yeah, hey, yo. Anybody on this platform right now, you gotta pay for us.
Yeah, my son. Hey, shout out to y'all, man.
Yeah, thank you.
My son shoot.
Thank you.
Gee,
I do charity, but like, thank y'all.
I donate my money.
I can go out to eat now. I went Red Lobster today. Stop playing. Stop playing. Gee, McDonald's value meal. I don't know none of that.
So you guys just a straight stick to y'all just unapologetic about your comedy.
Yeah.
That's the whole reason why I asked the question, because I feel like a lot of times they try to get you guys to apologize for what you do.
For 70 million?
If you do.
I can just say 70 million. I say I'm sorry. I mean it. I'm just saying. I'm sorry.
I'm thinking clear when I'm younger.
And that goes back to all of us having our own late comedy.
Oh, Eddie Murphy did.
That's
what they apologized for shit he said in 1982.
They gave him 200 minutes.
70 minutes?
Yeah, he apologized. What, 70? So it was something.
And then he
I
said,
would have got him a knee.
I said,
God damn, 70 mil?
I was not trying for 1 million. I was gonna fuck. I'm sorry. Give me a script. Give me a script on the little camera. Hello. I am so sorry for what I did in the past.
You gotta mean it.
I'm sorry, and I know it's not right. I will do better.
He's like, I would do better from now on.
I love y'all. I love the support, and make sure y'all follow me at TP305.
It's so wet now, bro, because all they want to see on here is I'm sorry.
When Kevin Hart got caught cheating on the whole video, when his homeboy set him up with the video, that boy got on Instagram. Listen, I'm sorry. I didn't mean anything.
I didn't want that was a tweet.
Yeah, but
with the gay
When he
shit.
said I'm sorry, okay, he funny again. Like, it's cool. Like, let's go to the movies.
And then when you watch the documentary, like behind the scenes of that, she's like, damn. And I ain't gonna lie, Kevin Hart is a comedian I respect hustle wise. And they gonna be hustling. You watch the documentary, nigga was with some of us that's having, they got significant other. How do you think they adapt to our lifestyle? I'm gonna ask you that. I wanna ask you that.
Alright, you know what's so crazy?
They don't.
It's tough and they don't, because it really takes another individual to see and go through what you go through,
right,
to understand, your lifestyle,
right,
and understand that I'm only advertising, I'm only portraying a certain image for this.
It's hard because it's been plenty of arguments.
Look at Stella Curry wife. This nigga been in the league how many years? You thought you would die by now?
She thought the club where we went at what's the name? But it was like an event. You know what I mean? So,
no, it's not. Look at that.
And I had to text some people, come through. And I'm just going through my Instagram, just hitting random people up. And there was some girls, some guys. My girl's like, yo, why you write this girl to come through this after party thing? And I'm like,
I
did a show.
Right.
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, you have to respect them, bro, because they put up with our bullshit.
Yeah,
they put up with our bullshit.
Speaking
They put up. Don't put me in your shit.
Listen, me, right? As far as being a female, I think it's hard for females.
Hold on, fellas. I want to see. All right, look, because you know how it is with us. As far as fellas are concerned, we control the narrative. Now, I want to see. Untouchable, how is it for you? Because I know I probably would have been different dating a female comedian.
Correct.
And she's saying all this stuff, coming home late night. And then when you post pictures, you with a nigga close up, like, you know what I'm saying? Exactly.
Yeah,
so how is it dating you exactly? And how do you deal with that situation?
Well, for me, honestly, it has been hard because when you come out and you say the things that I say, and times when I'm in a relationship, I'll come out and say, oh, I'm single out here, because that's the brand.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, it's not really, it's harder for a female because y'all men, y'all could come out, y'all could date like say a man come out and he perform and he see a woman in the crowd, he could be like, oh, I'm just gonna fuck that woman and it's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
As a female, we could come out and guys be trying to
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck you. Hey,
bitches say no. What I'm saying is that women we're being held to a higher standard. If a man is fucking all the female comedians, they just gonna be like, okay, you know, but if a woman is fucking all the male comedians, that kind of like, you know, bring down your value. So you pretty much want to stay away from the industry. If you're a female comedian, your best thing is to stay away from the industry and not date inside the industry.
They gonna say you fucking to get your
fame. It pretty much takes away from what you're doing. You could be real funny as fuck, but then if somebody find out that you fucking somebody that's on the ticket, they gonna say she got on the ticket from fucking that person, not because she's funny. So I feel like as a female comedian, you kind of either damn if you do, damn if you don't. You're either gonna find a real strong, secure man that's outside of the industry, because if you find an insecure man that's outside of the industry, it's pretty much every show you do, you fucking this person. Every time you go out of town, you fuck. You know, they're not gonna allow you to bloom, you know, the way that you're supposed to, and that goes for women too. So it's fucked up because you say, well, I would want to date a person who understands what I'm going through, but I don't want to be labeled as I'm fucking to the top. But then when I date outside of the industry, he not understanding what I'm going through as a comedian. So it's kind of like hard to pick the middle.
You know, my thing is, I feel as if, you know what I'm saying, you as a talented individual, I feel as if you gotta live above that. Because at the same time, we know that ain't what you're doing.
Right.
Okay,
she tough as fuck. Like, how you doing?
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
What's good, nigga?
You know what I'm saying?
That'll be my advice to any female comedian.
She's cute.
If you want the group of boys to respect you, you just carry yourself like that. And if at any time you feeling like, you know, you want to be a part of the game, you be a part of the game, but don't be passed around the game.
Exactly.
And on top of that, you gotta
just fuck one person.
And that's
what he said? What did
I say? You just fuck one person and just stick to that. Don't be passing around, but you just fuck one.
He telling the truth, bro.
The name is Untouchable.
It's Untouchable.
That's right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am your host, Gama305, and of course, to my left is my co-host.
It's your boy Miami got just fucked on Instagram.
My name is Ridiculous. Emphasize on the dick.
You change your name?
Ladies and gentlemen,
funny thing.
I got you. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been an incredible show on Down Here Podcast, Down Here Production. We've had nothing but our greatest comedians from South Florida down here in Miami. And of course, I started out to my right with Nicholas, but we have Burger coming in the building. So to my right, of course, is Burger Black. Introduce yourself and everybody know who you are.
Burger, man.
Burger, yes.
I'm Burger. Burger King comedian on Instagram.
Let them know who you are. Let them know the phone.
I'm Burger, nigga. I'm talking. Let nobody talk. God damn.
That's a Haitian in them.
I'm Burger. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure. Laugh It Up Comedy Show. March 7th. Tomorrow going down. I got all these badass motherfuckers. Here there, Homestead, Florida. Y'all make sure to come out and enjoy the motherfucking show. She gonna be lit.
And of course, I got my boy Nick in the building.
You know I'm here, man. I'm always everywhere, bro. I'm trying to get real famous.
Chill, bro.
Hit me up if y'all want to take it. Ridiculous_comedy on Instagram. Ridiculous Nick everywhere else. Part-time Dad, my new special coming out, so just Google Part-Time Dad.
Part-time dad.
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
pop up.
And of course, to my right, got my boy TP Miller in the building.
You already know what time it is, man. Number 2, number 10 on the charts.
Damn, that nigga smooth.
Apple Music. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. You know what time it is. TP Miller 305. That's T as in T, P as in P, Miller 305. Number 2 is number 10 on the Apple Music account. And I appreciate y'all because I've been paying a lot of bills.
That's right.
It's screaming the song. Number 2.
Yeah.
Number 2.
Shout out 99 Jelly. If you find the beat, hand hot on the 5. I love y'all. Yeah.
Hell
And
yeah.
of course, to my left, the goddess.
Love you, yeah.
And of course, to my left, the goddess of comedy, my girl.
Comedian Untouchable, y'all already know. I'm like one of the hottest comedians coming out of Miami. Anytime you see me, I always fuck shit up. It's not being cocky, it's being confident because I do what I do and I do it well. Follow me, Instagram, Comedian Untouchable. You already know.
Passionate as fuck.
Passionate as fuck.
Passionate as fuck. And of course, let them know.
Y'all know what the fuck going on. You already know what this is. Your boy Fat Funny, aka Kids. You can follow me on Instagram at _FatFunny. Fuck with the real nigga.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, M.I.A. It's been a pleasure and thank you all for pulling up to Down Here Podcast.
Tomorrow.
Had a fucking great time.
That's up.
And of course, that Comedy Jam tomorrow night. Y'all pull up.